Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I am sharing with you our anniversary vlog. Every year for our anniversary, Brandon and I go away somewhere. Last year we went to Blue Mountain. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it below and on the screen. But this year we decided to head over to Chicago. We've heard such amazing things about Chi-Town and we wanted to check it out ourselves. So we got on a plane and we headed to Chicago. So on April 7th, the day before our anniversary, we got to Chicago. We got there around 9 a.m. And the first thing we did was we headed into the city and decided to go for brunch. So our first stop was Little Goat Diner. We have heard such amazing things about the Little Goat Diner franchise. They have a bunch of different restaurants, and I believe that the owner is an Iron Chef. Her name is Stephanie something, so if you watch Iron Chef, I'm sure you're familiar with her. So we got there a little bit early. Our reservation was at 10 and we got there at like 9:30. So we just decided they have a bakery little area right here. I'm showing you some of the treats that they have, and they also have like a merchandise area. And if you want something to go and very quick, you can stay up the bakery area, but we had a reservation, so we just kind of hung out. This is the main part of Little Goat Diner. I really love the wallpaper and the decor of the diner. It's very cute, very dinery. Their menu is huge, like huge, guys. I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's like 3 or 6 pages because it's back to back. You can see this is my sister. She has one of the menus, and then right beside her is my brother-in-law, Brian. They came on the trip too, and then obviously you guys know Brandon, my husband. So the first thing we decided to get was the cinnamon bun. Everyone said to get the cinnamon bun, that it was amazing and it would change your life. Sorry guys, to be totally honest, it wasn't amazing. It was meh, it was okay. It wasn't like life-changing. I actually think cinnamon bun or Cinnabon is way, way better than this one. Then we decided to get this Chinese-inspired biscuit and sausage. We also got a side of hash browns, and then Brandon got a small order of biscuits and gravy. Out of all the things we got, I think the biscuits and gravy were the best thing. So next we headed to Version Hotel. Oh my god, guys, the best hotel ever. This is James. He was the best front desk clerk ever. We love him. He was so, so good to us. Honestly, guys, if you're in Chicago, this is a place you have to stay. So next, this is a little shot of the elevator. We were going up. So this looks kind of like you're in a studio booth. It has the velvet with like the little recording stuff on the side. And then it just tells you the numbers and floors of each thing that the hotel has to offer. Okay, so as always, I'm going to show you guys a room tour. Our little section has 2 rooms in this little nook, which is so cool. So we are room 602. I'm going to go knock on the door. We have a little light, and there's a doorbell, so I could have pressed that.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay, so this is our room. So we actually got upgraded for free from front desk because it was our anniversary weekend, which was extremely nice, and we were very, very thankful. We walk in and you have this big living room area. It has a couch, a TV, just a little sitting area. Then on the right-hand side, you have a little dining table area. You have a fridge, and I'll show you guys. It's the cutest little Smeg fridge, and it basically has all the little mini fridge stuff that you would go to. And then you have, you know, some drawers like this. It has a safe, some other mini fridge items, and then another little pull-out cabinet over there. And then this door over here is really nice because it slides. So I just slid that door, and now I can just push it away for morning time. And the cool thing about it too, it has a little peephole so people can see who's coming through on the other side. And then you have the TV, which is really cool. Anyways, this is the view outside of this section of our room, the little living / dining area. Okay, so once you're done with that area, you walk into like the bathroom / changing table area. You have another window, looks onto the train station and just some oncoming traffic below. And then, hey guys, you have the 2 double sinks. You have a huge mirror, and then you just have a stool here, and then some extra towels, and you know, just a little basket there. Over here is the change room area. So you have the closet. We just have our stuff hung up. The suitcases. I love this room. I just love how organized everything is. You have the ironing table over here, and just a nice little closet. And then obviously when you want to just make it look a bit more tidy, you just put the curtains in. You have this huge mirror on the back of the toilet room door. Yes, you heard me right. There's a specific room just for the toilet, which I can appreciate. Then you have 2 hooks, and then a huge shower with a rainforest, like rain waterfall shower head, and then one to get, you know, in your nooks and crannies, and a little bench area. I actually am obsessed with the shower. It's huge. I think we could fit like 4 people in here, legit. We're not going to, but you know, if we wanted to. Okay, and then this, another sliding door into the bedroom. This one doesn't have a peephole, but it's still very cool. You walk in and you have the bed, and apparently these are supposed to be like, if you want to lie in bed, you can like move these around. I don't know about this yet. I got to figure it out. You got the 2 side tables, and then you have lots of windows, which I love. I just love the ability to look outside and all of the natural light that comes in. You have curtains all around. You have some seating over here, a table and a chair, and then obviously another TV. So this is the final part of the room. So this is our room, guys. Really, really love it. Love the design, love the appeal, love the features. Cannot wait for this weekend. I love this. There's even a little area for your shoes. Oh my gosh, Virgin, you guys are doing so, so good. Love. So this chair is really cool because it's like the back of a car seat chair, and Brandon thinks he's a race car driver. Yeah, you're like NASCAR, European NASCAR. After we checked into the hotel room, we decided to walk over to Millennium Park. It is so close to the hotel, so it really only took us 5 minutes to get to the park. So on the left over here, you can see this is the Wrigley Square and Millennium Park Monument. I think it's dedicated to all the people who helped build Millennium Park, if I'm not mistaken. There's Brandon and my sister. Next, we walked over. We passed the Chase Promenade North and the Boeing Gallery North, and we headed over to J. Pritzker Pavilion and the Great Lawn. So as you guys can see, this is just a shot of it from the side. And then this is a shot of it actually with all the seats and everything like that. I think in the summer they do concerts and things like that here on the Great Lawn that you can see on the right hand side. People just sit and chill and hang out. I believe the lawn was closed when we were there just because it was really cold and they were doing some work on it. Then we took a walk through BP Bridge. It's just really cool bridge. It crosses over the highways and stuff, and it goes over to this area on the other side that kind of shows you some activities for the kids to do. This is just a shot of the Chicago skyline from where we were. It was so, so beautiful. And then obviously you have to visit the famous bean, also known as Cloud Gate, also known as a million other things. It was so much fun to see in person. And Brandon kept saying, what's the point of this thing? It's just an aluminum bean. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just so fun. It was honestly such a fun thing to do. And there were tons of people, like you guys can see. This is us saying hello in the reflection of the bean. And one of the coolest things you can do is you can go underneath. And when you go underneath, it gives you a totally different view than if you were looking from the side of it. So this is us kind of walking through underneath, and right when you go under, it kind of looks like you're in this, like, I don't know, maze of an effect, all of the light shining, and you can see yourself in multiple different angles. So it was really, really cool. Next, we headed over to Chase Promenade South and the Boeing Gallery South. They just had some art exhibitions going on, and we also visited the Crowd Fountain. It's kind of cool. It's like these faces that apparently water goes through when the weather's warmer. We were there in April, and it was a little bit cooler, so they didn't have the water on when we were there, but it was cool to see. Honestly, this park is so, so nice. It's one of those things that you can just spend hours and hours just hanging out and relaxing. It's a really cool park. Definitely, if you're in Chicago, even if you just have a few minutes, it would definitely be something that I would say go to and see and experience for yourself, because it was a lot of fun and it's a really nice place to hang out. So next we decided that we were going to do a walk. We went to the Nichols Bridgeway. This bridge, if you take it, takes you to, I believe, the Art Museum or the Art Institute of Chicago. The bridge actually goes over some roads. So this is just the view of me stopping halfway through the bridge, showing you guys what it looks like. It does cross over, and then you get a nice view of all the buildings as well. After we were done at Millennium Park, we walked over to the Michael Jordan store and the Foot Action store. It was just about 2 blocks away, so it wasn't far at all. We were on the hunt to find a Michael Jordan jersey, but unfortunately, I was not able to get one. I did end up getting a shirt, though, that I will show you guys in a clip later on. That was just the inside of the store with my sister. And I just wanted to show you guys some of the beauty. Like, Chicago just has beautiful things all around. It's so, so beautiful. So next we walked over to Giordano's. We got a medium deep dish pizza. This is just the meat lovers pizza. I think it had like ham, bacon, sausage, and cheese and tomato sauce. We each were supposed to eat 2 slices, so there was 8 slices in total, but You can see in the next clip, we weren't able to do that. My sister was the only one who could actually eat 2 slices. We all did 1 slice each, and we had 3 slices left. Honestly, guys, I would say if you're going to Giordano's, get a small, and then if you're hungry, order more after, because we wasted this much. Okay, guys, really, this hotel is above and beyond. So they just knocked on the door. There was a card, and it said, "Happy anniversary, thanks for giving us a reason to celebrate, cheers." And then a lot of the staff signed the card. And then they brought up 2 glasses and a bottle of this Prosecco. Like, tell me that is not the sweetest thing ever. Virgin Hotel, I just can't get over how amazing you guys are. I just wanted to show you my quick outfit for the game tonight. So this shirt that I'm wearing is the shirt that I bought at the Air Jordan store. Oh no, actually, we walked over to Champs and I bought this at Champs. It's just Michael Jordan doing a dunk at one of the dunk competitions. I'm wearing my Lululemon jacket, my Lululemon pants, my Sam Edelman booties. I bought this Chicago hat when I was in Toronto and I really liked it. It reminded me of the 90s, so I picked it up. I have my Michael Kors side body bag and then my Ray-Bans that I'm wearing this trip. So this is my outfit. So next we went to the United Center because we were going to the Chicago Bulls game, and we always stop at the gift store first. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually have a foam finger collection. Brandon is a huge fan of basketball, and so when we first started dating, I found basketball extremely boring, and the thing that entertained me the most was getting a foam finger and just playing with the foam finger during the game. So if you follow me on Snapchat or if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I always get a foam finger at every stadium that we go to, and this was foam finger number 7 in my collection, and there's 30 NBA teams, so I still have 23 more foam fingers to get. This is just a view of the Michael Jordan statue that they have at the United Center. The game was fun, but Chicago lost. They suck. Boo-hoo. I have to stay true to my Toronto Raptors, which is where I'm from. And yeah, so this was a great experience. I was really happy to be at a Chicago Bulls game, and they brought out Coolio, who sings Gangster's Paradise, out during halftime.
What's up, Chicago? How y'all doing? Somebody say
After dinner, we were really hungry, so we headed to Harold's Kitchen. Apparently, they make like the best chicken in Chicago. Our Uber driver told us about this place because we actually wanted to go to Al Cheval for the burger, but they were too busy and couldn't take us. So this is the leftover pizza. We didn't even end up eating that, but this is the chicken that we got. Brandon got, I think, 3 chicken wings with some fries, and it also comes with a piece of bread and coleslaw. And I did the same thing, except I got hot sauce directly on my chicken, whereas Brandon got it on the side. The next morning, my sister and I woke up bright and early and we headed to SoulCycle. We knew that we were going to be eating a lot, so we decided that we had to make sure that we were staying in shape and doing our exercise. This day was also Brandon and I's anniversary, so I went out to SoulCycle while he went to the gym. You're not allowed to take any video and stuff in the actual classroom, so I'm just showing you guys some clips from outside of the studio. And this is just a view of our walk back from SoulCycle to the hotel. The walk was only about 8 minutes, but honestly, guys, Chicago is so, so beautiful that it just makes you want to walk around and makes you want to just take your time and enjoy the scenery. It's such a beautiful, beautiful city. I'm so in love with it. Honestly, I would love to move there. Happy anniversary, mister.
Happy anniversary.
Love you. So after SoulCycle was done, we headed back to the hotel, we got ready, we showered, and we headed off to brunch. So we decided to do anniversary brunch at the signature room at the 95th. It is in the John Hancock Center, and this is just a view of going into the center. There's clear labels for where you guys need to go and signage, so you'll be sure to find out where you need to go. You have to take this elevator all the way to the top, which was kind of hard for me because I am claustrophobic and it's very, very high. But this is just how the front part of the restaurant looks. And basically how it works is you have an entree selection. You can order as many entrees as you want, as many times as you want. It's an unlimited buffet, except this part is seated. But there is a part like what you see right here, which is not seated. And this is all of the seafood stuff. They had cheese and meat. They had pastries, salads, yogurts, as you guys can see. It was honestly a feast. There was so much food. I think I stocked up most on oysters because I love raw oysters and seafood. And they also had a little dessert buffet. So this is, you guys can see all of the dessert items And this is the view, guys, from the center. Isn't it so, so amazing? So we decided that we were going to get one of everything and just take a few bites so that we could try everything. So as you can see, this is the first round of food that we got between the four of us. We got like an eggs benedict, we got some pancakes. This is everyone just saying hello. That's my brother-in-law who does not want to be on camera. And we got some steak and eggs. And next round, we got some beef short ribs. We got 4-cheese ravioli. Over there, we have some lamb. And then my sister got some roasted chicken. So really, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I did not think the food was amazing, but I think it's definitely worth it because these are some of the shots that I took of Chicago downtown from the top of where we were. That's the Navy Pier in this picture. So I definitely think it's something that you have to do at least once. But do I think the food is the best food I've ever had in my life? No, I do not, but it's definitely an experience that you're going to want to do. For dessert, I got bananas Foster with lots of whipped cream and lots of ice cream, but don't worry, guys, I did not finish it. And they found out it was our anniversary, so they were very sweet, and they gave us this little cake thing. We didn't end up eating it, but it was very nice of them to give this to us. It was basically some desserts from the dessert menu, and then they also gave us a $15 gift card, which we ended up giving to one of the workers at the Virgin Hotel. So after that, we decided we were going to do an architectural tour, and we were really excited. We booked with Shoreline Sightseeing. They did a great job at arranging everything for us and getting us ready for the tour. There are so many companies who do this, so honestly, you can find a lot, but I was really happy with Shoreline, and if you guys are going down, you can definitely book with them. I will link them below if you guys don't know where to find them. But basically, you just line up. We only had to line up for about 5 minutes. You got onto the boat. As you can see, the boat is all open air. So depending on when you go, it can be really cold. Our tour actually started off really warm and it was fine. But then it got really, really cold toward the ends of it. So I was kind of happy when we were done. But honestly, guys, that was our little tour guide over there. I forgot his name, but he was so, so good. I'm actually so impressed by Shoreline because I think they did such a good job at really kind of pointing out all of the bridges, all of the buildings. It was so fun to hear the backstory about some of the buildings, about the architects who built them. So for sure, if you guys are ever in Chicago, this is a tour that you have to do because it was a great experience. There was a lot of hidden things that you would never pick up on your own that you got to see from doing this cruise. So after the tour was done, we decided to go back home because it was very, very cold. And one of the great things about Virgin Hotels is every day from 5 to 6 p.m. in their Common Club, if you are a member of the hotel, like if you're staying there overnight, they'll give you free drinks, as many drinks as you want for a whole hour. It's called the social hour. So my sister didn't end up coming, but the three of us decided to go. I decided to get the lavender mule. It was so delicious, guys. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I honestly love this drink so much. It was really strong in the ginger beer flavor, but I love the taste of ginger beer. So this is my drink right here. I was also kind of hungry because we hadn't eaten since brunch, so we shared a crab toast. So after our little social club hour, we actually went back to the room and started getting ready for dinner. And for dinner, we decided to go to Gibson Steakhouse, which is basically like a Chicago landmark. As soon as we got there, everyone was telling us how amazing it was. I was asking the guys, okay, like what should we order? And they just said you can't go wrong with anything on the menu. It's a very old school steakhouse, very popular in Chicago. And they had a guy playing piano. They had the Raptors playing, so shout out to Toronto. It was a really great time. So first, you get a basket of bread, and this you can see they bring out the steaks to show you. And guys, look at that lobster. Is that not the biggest lobster you've ever seen? We didn't end up getting the lobster, but they talk about each steak, they talk about each cut, they go through it with you, and then you order basically based on their recommendation. So to start off with, I had a chicken noodle soup. Wouldn't normally order a chicken noodle soup at a steakhouse, but it came with our menu, so we decided to. Brandon and I love lamb, so we did the lamb with the mint jelly. We also got the Chicago cut steakhouse, which is what Brandon is eating. And then over here you can see the scallops. It has some breadcrumb topping as well. We decided to do no carbs because there was no space. So we decided to go with this chocolate mousse cake afterwards. We literally only had a sliver. It looked like we didn't even touch it by the time we were done. We ended up bringing it back, and Brandon ended up bringing it to his work because we ate such a small amount of it. And they put a candle on it for our anniversary, which was really sweet. I made my sister and my brother-in-law sit at another table so that we could have our anniversary dinner alone. But afterwards, we met up with them, obviously, because they were in the same restaurant as us. And I'm just showing you guys their dessert here. It was huge. It was all ice cream based, so they weren't able to take theirs home. And this is just a clip. Brandon gave me my anniversary gift before we went to Chicago so that I could wear it. It's just another diamond band that matches my wedding ring band. So next day now, bright and early, once again, it is Monday, April 9th, and obviously there is snow, which we were not expecting. My sister and I decided to go back to SoulCycle. We actually got a pass that gave us 2 classes for the price of 1. So this is us just heading over to SoulCycle. We also had a fun time doing the boomerang because no one was there, so we got to explore the area of SoulCycle a little bit more. And I love this. They just have very inspirational quotes all around the studio. It's a great place to be. For those of you who don't know, SoulCycle is just basically a cycling studio. So you have to wear special shoes that clip into the bike, and you just do 45 minutes of cardio, and then at the end, they will do an arm workout as well. So like I mentioned before, you can't film in the studio, but these are the bikes that you actually ride during the class. And then you can see over here, you need special shoes to clip into the bike so that you won't fall off and that you can go as fast as you can, or whatever you desire. After SoulCycle was done, we went to Chick-fil-A. I know that makes no sense, but we were hungry and we love Chick-fil-A, and we do not get Chick-fil-A in Canada. It is one of my favorite restaurants. So I got Brandon the breakfast biscuit, but I decided that I was going to ask them to make me the lunch sandwich. So I got the spicy chicken deluxe, no tomato as always. I get buffalo sauce on the side, and then I always get some fries. Okay, so we're heading off to go get the rental car so that we can drive to the Milwaukee game, but I just want to show you guys what I was wearing. So I have my beanie on again. It's snowing in Chicago, so I want to make sure I have a hat. I just have my little, I guess like light breaker pullover jacket from Adidas that looks like this. And then these pants from Lululemon. And then I'm just going to wear my Nike sneakers as well. So after we picked up the rental car, we still hung out in Chicago for a bit. And the first place we headed to was Big and Little's restaurant, which was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. This is just a shot of the inside. Their menu is huge. As you guys can see, it's 2 full pages, and we got so much food, guys. So this is the pork belly po' boy. We also got the shrimp po' boy. We also got, this is the Japanese samurai taco. We got the lamb gyro burrito. We also got this soft shell crab sandwich, and then we also got this Japanese taco. They were all so good, but I think the taco was definitely my fave. After lunch, we headed over to Jenny's Ice Cream, which is one of my favorite ice cream shops in the United States. I always get the brittle flavor if they have it, and they did have it today, so I was super happy, and I got that with Savannah peppermint, and it was the most delicious ice cream I have ever tried. Honestly, guys, so good. So after that was done, we did a quick stop at Cost Plus World Market just to pick up some napkins that I had ordered for my event business. If you guys didn't know, I do have an event business that I will link the website down below if you want to check that out. And then we were off to Milwaukee. We got in the car, and it was about an hour-and-a-half drive. And we were just listening to some good tunes, having some candy. Brandon got some candy at one of the shops we were at. And we were just having a great time, spending some one-on-one time, just us, doing a little mini road trip while we were in the States. So obviously we went to Milwaukee again for my foam finger collection. And so this was number 8 for my foam finger collection. So now I have 8 out of 30, which I'm super excited about. Only 22 more to go before I reach my goal. So this game was Milwaukee Bucks versus Orlando Magic, and Milwaukee won, so we were really happy because obviously we were in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And after the game was done, we just headed back to Chicago, dropped off the rental car, and was back at the hotel. So around 10:30 a.m., we decided we have to try Au Cheval because it's voted the best burger in the country. So we headed there right before we were about to fly out, and this is what it looks like inside. There was hardly anyone there, but people were starting to get there as we were finishing our food. This is just a quick view of the menu. They make their own root beer, and if for those of you who don't know, I love root beer, so I definitely had to try it, and I honestly really liked it. I thought it was really delicious. So we got their burger. This is a view of the burger closed without the egg and opened with the egg. My sister decided to get hers with the egg. It also has some bacon on it. It was a good burger. And then this one right here was the bologna burger. They make the bologna in-house. And then we decided to get a side of fries. This one had like a garlic aioli on it, and it came with an egg on top. After we were done at Au Cheval, we walked over to Nutella Cafe once we were dropped off at the hotel, and we decided we would try it out because, I mean, come on, guys, who doesn't love Nutella? Like, let's get real. So this is just a shot of all of the stuff that they offer. They do have some stuff that doesn't include Nutella, like food and pasta salad and sandwiches and stuff, like you can see right here. And Brandon and I decided to get the Nutella crepe with bananas and hazelnuts, and also Nutella gelato. After we were done there, we headed back to the hotel, picked up our stuff, and then it was time to go back to the airport and back home to Toronto. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!